Have you ever wondered what could happen if sensitive voter information somehow found its way into the public space? Imagine waking up to discover that data linked to Nigeria's electoral system is at the center of a major investigation involving top political figures, security agencies, and electoral officials. Well, that is exactly the kind of situation currently drawing national attention, and it has raised serious questions about data security, political accountability, and public trust in Nigeria's democratic institutions. A fresh controversy has emerged involving the Independent National Electoral Commission, better known as INEC, the Nigeria Police Force, and a key aide to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike. Reports indicate that police investigators have questioned Lere Olayinka, a media aide to the FCT Minister, over the alleged leak of voter information from an INEC portal. At the same time, an INEC official has reportedly been detained as investigators try to understand exactly how sensitive voter data became publicly accessible and who may have been responsible. Before we go further, if you value balanced and factual updates on important developments in Nigeria, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, Endiscanali, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also, share this video with others and let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Your engagement helps us continue bringing you informative and responsible content. Now, let's break down what is known so far. According to reports, investigators from the Force Intelligence Department's Intelligence Response Team, often referred to as the FIDIRT, invited and questioned Lere Olayinka at the police headquarters in Abuja. The questioning is said to be connected to voter information that allegedly originated from an INEC portal and later became the subject of public discussion and controversy. The issue quickly attracted attention because voter data is considered highly sensitive. Electoral databases contain information that citizens provide during the voter registration process. Because elections are such an important part of any democracy, concerns about how that information is handled are often taken very seriously by both authorities and the public. Reports suggest that investigators are trying to determine how the information became available, who may have had access to it, and whether any laws or regulations were violated in the process. As of now, authorities appear to be focused on gathering facts rather than drawing conclusions. What makes this story particularly significant is the involvement of individuals connected to major public institutions. On one side is INEC, the body responsible for conducting elections in Nigeria. On the other side is a media aide linked to a high-profile political figure. When questions arise involving such institutions, public interest naturally increases because people want reassurance that the country's electoral processes remain secure and trustworthy. To understand why this case matters, it helps to consider the role that data plays in modern elections. Around the world, electoral systems increasingly rely on digital technology. Voter registration records, verification systems, and administrative databases often exist in electronic formats. While these technologies can improve efficiency, they also create new challenges related to cybersecurity and data protection. If voter information is accessed without proper authorization, it can trigger concerns about privacy and institutional security. Even when there is no evidence of election manipulation, the mere perception that sensitive information has not been adequately protected can affect public confidence. This is one reason why investigators appear determined to establish exactly what happened. Nigerians have a strong interest in knowing whether proper procedures were followed and whether existing safeguards were sufficient. The reports surrounding this case indicate that an INEC official has also been detained as part of the investigation. While details remain limited, investigators are reportedly examining whether there was any unauthorized access, disclosure, or sharing of information connected to voter records. It is important to note that being questioned or detained during an investigation does not automatically mean an individual is guilty of wrongdoing. Law enforcement agencies often interview multiple people and review evidence before reaching conclusions. That distinction is important because investigations are designed to gather facts rather than assume outcomes. As news of the investigation spread, discussions quickly emerged across social media and political circles. Some observers expressed concern about data security within public institutions. Others argued that the investigation should be allowed to proceed without political interference so that all relevant facts can be established objectively. One of the biggest challenges in situations like this is separating verified information from speculation. Whenever a politically sensitive issue emerges, rumors can spread rapidly online. That is why many analysts encourage the public to rely on official statements and verified reporting rather than assumptions or unconfirmed claims. For many Nigerians, the story also raises broader questions about digital security in government institutions. In recent years, governments around the world have invested heavily in protecting sensitive databases from unauthorized access. Despite those efforts, incidents involving data leaks continue to occur in different countries and sectors. The lessons from such cases are often similar. Strong security systems are important, but so are internal controls, staff training, oversight mechanisms, and accountability measures. A single weakness in any part of the system can potentially create vulnerabilities. Another aspect attracting attention is the political dimension of the story. Because Lere Olayinka serves as a media aide to the FCT Minister, the investigation has naturally generated political interest. However, investigators appear focused on determining the facts surrounding the alleged data leak rather than engaging in political debates. Observers will be watching closely to see whether authorities release additional details in the coming days. Questions remain about how the information was obtained, when it was accessed, who had authorization to view it, and whether existing security protocols were followed. As the investigation continues, many Nigerians will likely expect transparency from all parties involved. Public confidence often depends on clear communication and credible explanations, especially when issues involving electoral institutions are concerned. At the same time, legal experts may also pay close attention to any questions involving data protection laws, privacy regulations, and the responsibilities of public officials who manage sensitive information. The outcome of such investigations can sometimes influence future policies and security measures. What is particularly interesting about this case is that it touches on multiple issues at once. It involves technology, governance, law enforcement, electoral integrity, and public trust. Each of these areas plays a crucial role in the functioning of a democratic society. And perhaps that is why this story has attracted such widespread attention. It is not simply about one individual being questioned or one official being detained. It is also about ensuring that institutions responsible for safeguarding public information remain accountable and effective. As more facts emerge, Nigerians will be looking for answers. Was there an actual breach? How extensive was it? Were proper procedures followed? Could similar incidents be prevented in the future? These are the questions that investigators will likely continue examining. If you're finding this report informative, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with friends and family. Your support helps us bring you more balanced and well-researched updates. And most importantly, leave a comment below and tell us what you think. Should there be stronger protections for electoral data in Nigeria? We'd love to hear your perspective. For now, authorities appear to be continuing their investigation, and the public will be waiting for further updates. As always, the most important thing is to follow verified information, remain patient as investigations unfold, and allow the facts to guide the conversation rather than speculation.